Morning, everybody. Chris Wood here. September 17th, 2022. Thank you for tuning in. Right now, as I'm doing this, I am getting nothing but numbing in my head, in the whole right side of my head. I'm getting crap coming up from my lungs. It's going up through my body. It's coming up through the back of my head. It's coming around and through here, my temple area, into my forehead, and right where my head is split into my nasal cavity, and that's where it's all coming from. I'm being fucking choked up by something, by liquid, constantly, every fucking morning when I get up. This is from all these fucking junkies using remote neuromonitoring on me, broadcasting through me 24/7. So, this is pretty much done. I feel nothing except for electricity, like I said, in the right side of my head. And this whole right side of my face is completely fucking gone. So, you're getting your identity theft, you pieces of shit garbage. This is what happens to people in Napanee when you speak up and try to save lives against police. Terrorist murdering cops in Napanee are Spencer Mills, whether they're still here or not, because they have been switching cops around and bringing in new ones because of their crimes to try to make themselves look innocent. And that's exactly what that would be about. And to also prevent lawsuits against them if they're not here. Isn't that right, O.P.P? Anyway, O.P.P Spencer Mills 14716. You are a terrorist, murder, sex assault, or you are a terrorist, murder, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, piece of shit garbage. Ex-chief, you are a murderer, human trafficking, pedophile, piece of shit garbage. Staff sergeants, you are kidnapping, human trafficking, murdering garbage. Ex-chief, or Shannon Cork, you are the foot soldier protector, and you are murdering garbage, especially when you laugh in my face over me telling you to arrest your boss, and then him going on to murder my mother. You know exactly what was going on. You were involved in him stalking my mother. You're involved in him stalking me. You're involved in all the crimes on me. But when you laughed in my face as your boss went on to murder my mother, that was the last straw. You are a fucking terrorist piece of shit cop, Shannon Cork. Along with the rest named, along with Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy, a mental health worker, Shelley Huffner. You're lucky that you all are unarrestable. You all are lucky that you can do as you want in Napanee and have Lennox and Addington County doctors, Dr. Tatiana V., aka Margie V., Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Sue, Dr. Fardell, and then you got your triage nurses, Terry, triage nurse Tanya, triage nurse David. And then you got Paladin Security, the 25-year-old guy approximately, and maybe 400 to 500 pounds. Then you got your inmate boy boss, co-offender, sex offender, my identity thief, William Bill Waldridge of 149 Center Street North, highly delusional, highly psychotic. He's in witness protection, I believe, through O.P.P, so he needs this identity theft. He's also a goof rat informant. An alleged Hells Angels. He's a serious pedophile. He's a serious heroin addict. And he gets fed his drugs through O.P.P. They have people delivering his drugs to these people. So they have connections and ways to make deliveries to make it look like it's not them, but it is. The drugs, the lace drugs, and everything else in this town is coming through O.P.P. The meth, the crack, the crystal meth, or the cocaine, crack, meth, the heroin, opium, the fentanyl is all coming through O.P.P, through Spencer Mills and Robert Kane, Blair Hardy, and William Wooldridge. Tyler Lake and Javen Olstein are the ones that are bringing this junk in, and they are the ones that are lacing it to commit overdoses. They are guilty of many, many murders. Pontius Pilate pieces of shit garbage, using remote neuromonitoring on their victims, injuring their victims, completely fucking destroying persons' central nervous systems and their brains, while broadcasting through them 24/7, causing EMFs and radiation in people's bodies, completely destroying their brains, causing memory losses. This is how O.P.P get out of its criminal civil lawsuits. This is how they're getting away with their fucking crimes that they're committing. The whole right side of my body is completely gone. It is medically fucking provable, but I cannot go to a hospital. And I also want to say congratulations. I'm in the process of emphysema. You gave me emphysema, so I'm in the process. You're giving me cancer. You're doing your job, William Aldridge. You're doing your job, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, just like you did with my mother, just like you did with Anson, and just like you're doing with a lot of other people. There is going to be a serious spike in cancers and other mystery illnesses around O.P.P and all these other bastards. I guarantee you 100% they are Pontius Pilate motherfucking murderers. And that's exactly what O.P.P are. They became cops to commit the crimes that they are committing and to get away with it very successfully. They also have a justice of the peace to obstruct for them, to laugh, make accusations that their victims are high on marijuana and hallucinating, being sodomized and ripped open, and even having underwear covered in fucking blood from it happening. So, and to tell me that I'm hallucinating from having my ass ripped open, I don't fucking think so, you stupid bitch who looked like you were high on cocaine and you stunk of alcohol at 10 o'clock in the morning. Luckily, nobody in this town is arrestable except for O.P.P and doctors' victims and their boss, William Bill Wooldridge's victims. You are guilty of having my mother stalked. You're guilty of murder in the first degree with intent to commit, all premeditated. All the cops that I've named and the doctors here. Lennox and Annington County General Hospital hospital exist primarily to cover up O.P.P crimes. In return, O.P.P cover up theirs because they have a lot of money and they're paying them very well for their protection to help them get out of the crimes that they are committing with and for O.P.P, so it benefits everybody. Human sex trade, slavery, trafficking. You have sex with children. You buy, sell children. You buy, sell adults like they're commodities, like you own them. You bought and sold my life for murder through William Wooldridge to change me into him, to frame me as him. I have his prisoner tracking on me and Blair Hardy's. I also have the remote narrow monitoring on me. I am the end of my bloodline, so not only are you guilty of murdering my mother, you're guilty of murdering me, because mentally I've been gone pretty much for the last month. Consciously, I have to fight this every single day because of being numbed down to be dumbed down. So it's just nice how you can sit back and how you can give cancers, how you can give tumors, how you can use R&M on victims and just be Pontius Pilate pieces of shit garbage. So you're getting your murder, Spencer Mills, just like you wanted, just like you planned. All for revenge, retaliation. This is what happens when you speak up and try to save lives from police. You become a victim that they will get away with here in Napanee. Spencer Mills is a possible serial killer cop, and his boyfriends, William Wooldridge, or his boss, William Wooldridge, and boyfriend, Blair Hardy, lover, Tyler Lake, lover, Jabin Allstein. And another guy that also gets on his knees and blows them is Ray, a guy with a deaf pit bull. That's where actually Jabin Allstein is hanging out. That's where these people are hanging out, is with Ray and Sam. And they're all sitting around using this too on me. You're all guilty of attempted murder. You're guilty of injuring me. You're guilty of torturing me through this shit. So, if no more videos or anything else, then please take this serious, because I am having I'm having serious numbing. And there is nothing that I can do about this. I get up in the morning, I start getting this shit coming through me, and then all of a sudden I start getting numbed down, and that's how I stay for the rest of the fucking day while they are broadcasting through me. And they see me doing it, they know I'm doing it. How's it know? You watch me sleep, you watch me piss, you watch me shit. I'm being constantly watched 24/7 by a bunch of homosexuals. Spencer Mills is a homosexual cop who is obsessed. Ex-chief is a homosexual pedophile cop. Shannon Cork is a gay cop. Staff sergeants, they are gay cops. Robert Kane and Robert Lucas, they're very much into men. Shelley Hafner and Stacy, they're gay. Tatiana, Joy Hadley, and Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, they're all into men. Terry Triage Nurse, he looks like he's into children and definitely into men. Tanya, she looks like she's into women. David's into men. Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, you're obviously into men when you laugh in men's faces and think that sodomy is funny. Anyway, I better wrap this up. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. This is how O.P.P. frame traffic and murder. Be safe.